Good evening again. Good evening to my page. Good evening to my life. Welcome to my page, guys. Welcome to my life. Actually, this page is not for me alone. It's for every one of us. It's a place. We have a group. It's called Single Parents Unite. We also have our handle on WhatsApp. We have our group on WhatsApp as well. It's also called Single Parents Unite. The links are in the bio. You can click on the links and join the groups on Facebook, on WhatsApp. Also, we have the group on Instagram as well. We have a YouTube channel. We also have a YouTube channel that we do post our stories, our experience, and what we do. And on YouTube, the page is Angeline Dennis on YouTube. So guys, welcome to the live. Join the live and let's have a one-on-one discussion today. Let's have a one-on-one discussion. Today, I want to have full screen today on this live because I want us to talk about things that affect us publicly, generally, and then from there, we'll see what message we are going to be giving to the youth today. So our topic on the discussion is single parenting. How do you balance between work and single parenting? You know, if you're a single parent, how do you do that? How do you balance between work and single parenting? Because you got to take care of the kids, you got to provide for them, you need to go to work in order to provide for them. And how do you do that? Like, again, on top of that, you have to be the mom, you have to be the dad, or you have to be the dad and be the mom, just you alone. So how do you balance work, or let's just say in a layman way, let's just say hustle, all right? How do you balance hustling between parenting, between single parenting? How do you do that? I want to know. So guys, come on the live, join the page. Let's have a discussion. Let's share our ideas and how we do it. And I'm very, very sure there are a lot of people that are having issues with that. They struggle and have to take care of their kids to get to school. And then again with work or business or regular hustle, just how you hustle. How do you balance single parenting and feeding for your kids or feeding for your child? How do you do that? So if you don't want to come on the live, you can also go in the comment section and then give your experience, how you do that, how you balance between single parenting and work. How does it affect you? Whether it affects you greatly at your job or with your kids. How does it affect you? Because if one of the parents is absent, you are actually standing in the gap for everyone. You are the mom, you are the dad, and every child needs to have their both parents in their life. Their both parents need to be in their life. But for any reason, it's not my fault, it's not your fault that the guy is not there or the lady is not there. We don't know. Life has its own way of throwing things at us, and it gives you the chance to do whatever you want to do. Whatever you make of life is what you're going to get out of it. If your mind is set up and you like me, you don't let anything wear you down. You don't like people to just talk you down. Words don't break you. You just move on with your life and do what is right. Don't do the wrong thing. And you know it's wrong when you're doing it. You will know. Move on with your life, quietly. Don't look for people. People don't look for you. But even if you don't look for people, they will still look for you. So that's the topic on the discussion. How do we balance between hustling and single parenting, whether it's work, it's business, is regular hustle, just whatever you do that puts food on your table. How do you do that? Some kids will complain, my mom is not around. My mom is always busy with work. My dad is not around. My dad is always busy with work. How does it affect our kids? Because I also know there's a bad side of it, right? There's a very bad side of it that I know. Single parenting is difficult. You got to provide for your kids. You need to take care of them. You need to be able to work, and you're not going to be in their lives, part of their journey all the time, because you just can be at two places at the same time. You cannot be to work and be at your child's schools for PTA meeting. You can't. Like PTA meeting is 2 o'clock, and you got to be to work. Your lunchtime is 12. You got to be back to work. How will you attend that meeting? You don't. If your child is probably their school is having a program or something, and then you need to be there. But then again, you are out of town. You are working out of town. You probably in some other country or some part of Liberia or out of Liberia working yourself up in order to provide for them. But some kids don't understand that whatever you do, you are doing it in your own interest and you are doing it for your good. They just don't understand. In as much as they are not saying you being a part of their life, they will not understand. So guys, I want you people to tell me, how do you balance your life between work and single parenting? Because if you guys were two, probably the man could say, oh yeah, sweetie, okay, I know you are out of the country or you are out of town working or something. Or you're going to be, you guys can plan your schedule in the morning, like you will be busy today. What's your schedule? The kids got PTA meeting, the kids got game we got to go to and blah, blah, blah. And then the other person like, oh, I got a meeting Central Time. I'm not going to be able to meet up with that time. So because of that, wait, can you turn up for me? And then the other person will be like, okay, I will turn up. But in this case, it's just you. It's just you, like me. It's just me. For example, I go to work. I wake up every 6 days. I wake up 3 days in the day and 3 days in the night. That one life I cannot pick it for now. Oh, I'm not picking call now, Frankie. So I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? 4 a.m. in the morning. Get ready for work. By 5:10, I'm at work. I start work by 6. I start work by 6 o'clock. And I run my shift from 6 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. So you do the math and calculate how many hours I'm out of my home. I leave my kids sleeping. When I'm on day shift, they don't even know how I leave the house. I leave them sleeping, I go to work. And then when I get back home, it's already late. It's like, imagine you closing work 6:30 before I leave the mines. Here it's like 45 minutes drive from the mines to where I am. So immediately I get home, it's 7:30, almost 8 o'clock. And the kids, some of them, my baby might probably be sleeping by that time or he's sitting waiting for me. You're not going to have time with them. All the time, you will not have it with them. And then when I'm on night shift again, I cannot sleep home. But at least on night shift, I have the whole day with them. I can spend the day. I can arrange things. I can, schedule things for the week when I'm on night shift. But my day shift is very, very technical. I don't remember when was the last time I ever attended a PTA meeting of any of my kids. Like, to attend a PTS meeting or go and watch them playing a game or something. I just pay. I pay. And sometimes I just talk to my sister or so much like, go to King's School, go there, they're having a PTA meeting, blah, blah, because I'm not available all the time. It hurts. It hurts. You want to build your relationship with your kids. You want to build your relationship with your child. But how do you do that when you also have to find food for them to eat. You also have to provide for them physically, financially. You have to provide for them. How do you do that? Guys, so you can also check in your comment, in the comment section. You can check in your thoughts. You can give us your advices on how you do that. You can also support this page by sending us you can send us lions, roses. We will appreciate whatever you send us. We are going to appreciate it. You can also share our page. Let this video go live. We always have our live sections. And the group is called Single Parents Unite, where we discuss love, heartbreaks. We discuss healing process. We also talk about self-empowerment, because after the breakup, you cannot stay like that forever. You got your kids, you got your family, you got yourself. You got to be able to build yourself. Build yourself so that you will be whether male or female. But you know, most of the time, women are 99.9% victims of these things, right? Women are most of the time victims of these things. Men, if you check the rate of men, they not even reach 5. If there are 100 women here, among 100, you will see 95 are single mothers. Or if they have gotten married already, they were single mothers before getting married. So women are always the victim of these things. And there's no love like a mother love. Nothing under this sun compares to a mother love. Your mom can get married to another man. She still keeps the love that she has for you. If your dad gets married to another woman and that woman is not, she doesn't have the feeling of being a mother, you're screwed. You're screwed. Because you're not going to get that love that you deserve. You are not going to get it. So women are always the victim of making pregnant 10 women within 1 month time. And that means somewhere else with one of those women laying up. And the remaining 9, they're throwing their bone on their head. They're carrying their kenja by themselves. With God above that helps in the process. The rest, you are on your own. You on your own. So guys, you're joining the live. Let's have this conversation. If you want to come on the live, because I really want to have a full screen. I want to have a full screen. I want people to plug in their opinions and what they think, how to do it. You can go to the comment section, type your comment. If you want to come on the live, just send your request. I'm going to accept. I'm going to add you, and then you accept. We do our live broadcast. Let's go live broadcast, guys. So I want to hear the opinion of other people. I want people to share their experience of how they do it. How do they balance between work and providing for their kids? In every way, it ain't gotta be work, whatever hustle you're doing that brings food on your table, that takes your children to school as a single parent. Let us know how you do it. Somebody might learn from what you do. Somebody might even get an idea of how to do their planning between they and their kids. Somebody might also think on something to do based on your input or your idea. A lot of people can learn from it. A lot of people can adjust themselves. So rebrand themselves and just reschedule themselves with their kids so that they'll be able to have time with their kids. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So Williams, I've added you. Please accept. They send your request and I just add you, Williams. Mr. Killon, I just add you. Add you to the live. You can accept the live now. So I'm waiting or I'm waiting for you to join this live. Let's have this discussion, guys. Let's let's talk about life. These are things that happen in real life, you know. These are things that happen in real life. These are things that people experience on a daily basis. These are things that are happening on a daily basis. A lot of people are affected from it. A lot of people are experiencing it now as we speak. Some people are even like talking to families to help them out with the kids. You know why in the villages, right? People take their kids and just dash in other people that they don't know from anywhere. Go up, yeah, go up interior. If you go in the villages, you find out a lot of the people that give their kids out to people, they are single parents who are doing farming or gardening or something. They are single parents. They just take their kids like, well, say you're in a city trying to get a better life for their kids, right? Say you're in a city, carry my daughter or carry my son so that you'll be able to send them to school and then they will work for you in return. That's because they cannot provide for their kids. They cannot take care of their children. They don't have, some of them don't even have a partition. Like, some of them don't even have it. Yeah, they don't. Partition, I'll just add you to the live if you want to join. You can accept. Bring a teacher on camera. So we got one person already on the live. Atisha, good afternoon. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. Patricia just went off the live. She was added, then she went off. Okay. Taylor, send in your request back. I'm going to add you. Okay. Send in your request back. I'm going to add you to the live. Guys, let's have this discussion. Y'all start tapping. I won't see your comments. I'm not seeing the comments in the comment section. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing your comments, guys. And the comments are popping up, but I'm not seeing anybody saying anything. And these things are things that happen in real life. Of course, they happen. It happens a lot. There are a lot of us that have a lot of us that have kids on our own. We didn't plan to do it though. We really didn't plan. If you check any young girl, any teenager that is just coming up in life, that teenager will tell you that when I grow up, I'm going to get married. You know, that fairy tale story. I'm going to get married. I'm going to have my kids, you know. I'm going to get married. I'm going to have my kids. Everything just going to be perfect. I'm going to have the perfect guy or the perfect girl. And at the end of the day, when you reach the corner of life that you say, I will not blame you. They won't yell at my own plane. So you decide you either take your plane or you take my plane. Or you take your plane and my plane, add it together and do something better with it. Take the best out of it. Take the best out of it. You know? So life will give you options for you to pick from. It's gonna give you option. Life is just gonna give you option to what you want to do. So you coming up as a teenager, you're gonna have your perfect fairy tale plan, your Cinderella plan, you know, your Princess Diana, thinking that one Prince Charming will come from somewhere and just picks you up and you be his princess forever. Then life is just watching you in the corner, and then the moment you reach that stage at that peak, Life will just bring on a long menu for you from yeah. Say, look, next, this is your menu. You either pick mine or you take yours, or you take mine and yours and combine, and then you take the good from the bad. So people didn't plan to be single parents though. Things just happen. Life happens. And then we can't kill ourselves forever. Man, we mean it. Your journey life. All my single mothers, your journey life. If you check, we are the one feeling these things more than the men. We women, we are the one feeling being single parent more than the men. At the end of the day, if you're a single parent and you don't have a career, you don't have a trade, you don't have a career, you don't have a trade, you are not strong. These are some of the things that push our youth, our young girls in the street to do prostitution. These are some of the things. But that is a topic for another day, because on this topic, single parenting, on this group, we also have the process of, we have awareness as well. Awareness is the last part of the topic for the month of April. So now we are talking about the balance between single parenting and your regular hustle. How do you hustle between? How do you take care of your kids and then take care of your hustle? Be efficient with everything. How do you do that? I'm waiting for your comment. My mother's name, my single mother's your June. Women are the ones suffering from these things, and until we come up to be able to express ourselves, until we come up to be able to tell our stories, history is going to repeat itself with our kids. If we don't come up to tell our stories, if we don't come up to express ourselves, if we don't come up to tell people what effect it has on us, especially women, being single parent, what effect it has on, what does it make you do? That your daughter, when you born by the man, he leave it in your hand. And you're struggling right now, sending your daughter to school. You're struggling selling pepper, bella boy, and okra. You're struggling selling cold water on your head, your lapatier on the sun. You're struggling selling palm oil, coal, fire coal on the sun. You're struggling sending that your daughter to school or that your son to school, mostly girls' children. Sending that your daughter to school. If you don't come up to be able to say your reality, if you're not able to face your fear in what happened to you and be able to tell your daughter, like, look, this is the reality of life, right? I met your dad. It was like this. We were cool, chill, we were good. And I got pregnant. Either he didn't want me to get pregnant for you. And then when I got pregnant, I said I couldn't abandon the pregnancy because I wanted to have a kid. And then he left. Or since I got pregnant for you, I have not seen your dad since then. Some men don't say they don't want it, they just leave and never come back. Some men will tell you they want it, and then at the end of the day, they just abandon it in your hand. They will just abandon it like they don't give for heck. What are you eating? Oh, that child is it, boy? The child will live. Hey, man, there, oh, man, there. He will live. Anything when I say that, we either will survive or that's it. Like, when men put a lead that's on women, especially when it comes to children. When it comes to children, that one thing I know, we know therefore in the country, our men, child can take single mother that child can leave children with me. That child can leave children with me. That Joseph value. Joseph Papi value. That man is one of the men that I give the higher respect since I started having relationships. And the only reason why I gave him that respect is because of his kids. Because of his kids. That man will starve. He will go hungry. He will go broke. His shoes will lay one side. His it will finish. But his children will attend the best of schools. His children are attending the best of schools you think about in the Republic of Liberia. Yes, I'm telling you. His children, he makes sure he provides for his children. Even when we're not together, that one I mean left that relationship. When we're not together, imagine just because of his daughter, he was renting my house, feeding us, and doing everything. Some men don't even have the balls to do that. They will leave. Of course, you guys are not together now. What they care about where you sleep? Now your child, you're supposed to provide for your child. That's why you're supposed to provide for your child. But no way. I mean, he's like, that's my blood. I don't allow my blood to waste, and I don't abandon my blood. And he stuck to his promise till today. You are value for money, value they say, I broke, I get money, and I is me the video, and I is I broke. But his children carry almost $20 a year to school every day. Every day. That's why I'm here. I'm working now. I help out. When school about to open, I'm like, can I even afford to pay the school fee? Because one child school fee, 1,500. Where am I taking it from? I got other kids to pay school fees for. So the little I have, like 200, 150, 180 school about to open, I just chip in, like buy clothes for the children, buy their books and other stuff. And then, because you paying the highest and you're doing most of it. But the rest, but I not do all the way. Now a child will never support the child. That child will not die, that child will live. The child will not die, and our child, that's the abuse saying the child will not die. And then when you now struggle, send your children to school, educate them when they grow up, train them all on yourself. All the talking that in raising kids, you will talk by yourself. You will be there, especially when you reach teenage of 14 time. You will be there all by yourself. You will lay down on the ground. You will crawl on the ground for them to walk on you. People will insult you. People will say a whole lot of crap to you. People will tell you things that you are not even supposed to hear. As if to say, you go back to be a single mother. And you're not paying for it. Then when a child grow up, become something better in the society, at the age of 25, 30, 40, you see a dude coming from one side with he prostate cancer, or coming from one side as old as he is to come and claim that child. That's my son, Then the history begins. I thought they can explain for Genesis to Exodus, we begin. And then at the end of the day, human being will become human being. Then the grief in you as a mother. When you think about things you pass through, so many times you reach out to this man to help you out with this child, and he refused. Some of them, they got to take them for child support and all to the court before. Still, they would not still do it. Yeah? So if you cannot come up to tell your story, if you cannot face your fear, you cannot be bold enough to tell your children, this is it. It was my fault that your father left. Or your father left. And let them know what's the situation. What told you the children don't want to know what happened? These days, they want to know exactly what happened to their papa or what happened to their mom. If you get different men, they know their papa or they know their mom. So they will definitely want to know. They want to know the story. They want to know exactly what happened. So you don't keep doing it that. You don't keep them in the dark. You give them the full details and be real to yourself. Tell them the truth. If it's your fault, because some of us, with me, some of us, it can be our fault, then the men can leave us with the children. So if it's your fault, let the child know that it's your fault. The reason why you have to come up and tell your story, you have to be able to discuss it with your children or tell your child, is so that they will not make that mistake. Because if you don't, now your daughter, what she has 17 or 18 years old. So long she see you as a single mother raising her, the country where we're in and the social media platform is open. Everything is open. That's the main reason why you see me coming on live using social media platform for us to be able to advise our young children that are coming up. Because this time the children are listening to our mom when we talk to them, blah blah blah, it can buy it, can get us. They will still go do what they want to. All their life right now, even you getting a seminar on Facebook, on the internet. So we will use social media to get to them. We will use social media to create awareness for them. We will use our story to set as an example in their life. It will set as a stepping stone so that they will not make these mistakes again. Your son see you as a single parent, you think when you born, I won't get it, and take care of the child, you take care of him. Your daughter see you as a single mother, she thinks it's right. So she herself will go outside, get pregnant, and come back to the world and sit down with you too. Two of you will be there with the child, and two of you attend to single mothers. Then your history, that pattern, it continues, almost like genetic, generation, something, it continues flowing in your family. So we need to come up, come on alive, join the live, tell your story. You know, let us tell our story. Let's have this topic today. How do we balance our work, our hustle, and being with our kids or taking care of our kids? If you don't want to join, if you want to join the stream, just send your request. I'm going to add you, and then you can join us. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you to join this live. I'm waiting for you guys. Join the live. You can send us lion. You can support our page by sending us stars, roses, lion, whatever you can send it. We appreciate it. You can also share this page. You know, share the live. Let it go. Why? Let it spread. Let it. So our young ones, let them know. That's why I want people to come up to tell their story, because if they are sharing or you are sharing the pages, let people be able to read comments. Let people be able to read things that have happened. Let them be able to see things that people have experienced or things that people are experiencing and learn from it. You can also give your advice in the comment section if you want to join a live. You can just send your request. I'm going to add you to the live. Joyce Freeman, you are out. I'm trying to add you to the live, but they said you are not able to join the live due to technical reason. So anybody want to join, you can also. If you want to join, just send in your request. I'm going to add you because I want us to have a live discussion. I'm waiting for you. If you don't want to join the live, send your comment in the comment section. Just type in your comment. I want to see the comments. Send your comments. If you send your comments, we can start discussing it from there. If you don't want to join the live, you can also type in your comments and we will start the discussion from there. You don't have to join the live. I don't know why it keeps declining. Sarah Sompon, I'm adding you to the live. Can you accept if you want to join? Please accept. I'm adding you already. So you can join if you If you are seeing it, you can also join the live. You can join. There are a lot of single parents all over the world, especially for our country. Excuse me, in our country, we got a lot of single mothers. A lot of single mothers. There are a lot of single mothers here. There are a lot of single mothers. A lot of people that having issue with these things right now. Yeah. And then you guys don't want to come up. You guys don't want to talk about it. You don't want to come up. You don't want to talk about it. Why are you afraid? It's your reality. That's your life. That's your truth. You got to be able to say, I'm trying to see why is it that I'm adding you people and it keeps declining. That's what I'm trying to check while we are on the live. I'm also waiting for you guys to join. Um, I'm waiting for you guys to join. Why? Um, I'm waiting for you guys to join or bring out your opinion. So, guys, let me see who's commenting. Who's commenting? What are you guys saying here? I'm not seeing anybody comment here. So, in the whole Republic of Liberia, only mean a single mother. This whole social media platform, I'm the only single mother. Oh man, current goal. Guys, it's ready. We out of lights. Okay, so let's use our flash. We are out of light. We are out of light. We are out of light. But I guess you guys can still see me. I guess you guys can still see me. The phone has a very good light for. So type in your comments, type in your view, and let's have a discussion. Type in your views and let's have a discussion, guys. If you cannot join the live, just type in your view. Okay, so let me. All right, it's back on, and the light is on. So, guys, we are back. The light is back on now. Hey, I know. I think at least you can do. So I'm broadcasting live from. I'm going live from Yekipa to be precise. Nema County. I'm broadcasting from Yekipa to be precise. So I'm waiting for your. I'm waiting for your comments. I want people to, share what you think. Share what you think. Share request to join live view. Yeah, sure. So everything is set up. I don't know why it's not. Um, I don't know why it's not adding. Oh my god! I just accepted your request. I added you, but I just. So guys, just send in your request and allow viewers to request to join you online. Yeah, sure. So guys, that's it. Well, since you guys don't want to type in the comment section, since you don't want to, um, since you can only have one active payload. Okay, no, to remove this one. So I don't know. Since you guys don't want to, you don't want to share your story or your opinion with us, we we will. I will just go ahead with my story. Well, I I'm a single mom. Hmm? I'm a single mom, a mom of four actually. I mean, a mom of five. Yeah, I got my adopted daughter, so a mom of five or four biological, and I'm very proud to be a five children mom. All right, I don't locate unless I tell you. So I'm a very proud mother. I've raised my kids with God and myself and a couple of families around. My first is 18. His dad passed off when I met him. That was my childhood boyfriend, like. And then it's him more. I said, I read woman. I think I read woman. Let me go try. I lead it. I didn't even know till I was like 5 months. I got and I had this child. Father could not provide anything. He just left school. Blah blah blah. And long story short, I raised the child all by myself. Later on, I got angry when the dad was out of high school. I'm like, you were working, I'm not working, I'm going to school. You're supposed to be chipping in with this child. When I slip or say bye or something. And I took my son saying he bought me. One day, he spent 3 years, you are 3 years I saying that. One day I was passing, I saw my son. I broke down into tears. I burst into tears. I started crying. He had a one B-shirt dress with half slipper. Where your dad? My dad left him with his foster parents. Yo! I had to take my son and bring him back to Monrovia. Took care of him from my belly till now. He's in the 10th grade. He's 18. And trust me, 18-year-old, gone. Like time for you to wear iron belt with the children. Like the time you can know the importance of having both parents at that age, teenager. Because it's not easy. I know what I'm talking. My second is also 14. That's her dad I was talking about. That I just um gave him his flower while he is alive. He didn't break up with me. I left him. And there was a reason why I did that. We had a nice relationship and things were okay till later on. There are certain things he did. I'm not going to say lies because it involves a third party. So I'm not going to say life. And I just couldn't deal with it. But then I was already 8 months pregnant and I couldn't get rid of the pregnancy as well. So I gave birth to this child. And at that time, he really needed a girl, and I gave birth to a girl child.
He spoiled me. He took care of me, even though I didn't want him anymore because of what he did. And he knew he was wrong. He said sorry countless times, and till now, we cool. We are best of friends. We talk, we G's, we're very good. And then I had it too. So the thing about life, it's not because somebody die, the other people will not live. When they carry somebody in the grave, they let me be and I can follow behind the ballet, all of them can enter the grave together. They can lead that ballet there and come back and continue their life. So, and not because I had a breakup, I'm not going to be able to, because I had a breakup, so I will not be able to move on with my life or have another relationship, relationship because there's one guy that left my life or one Jew that just all of my life. So I'm not going to be able to have any other relationship because of that. No, I beg you, yeah. We move now. Remember, giving up is not part of my dictionary. Me, I'm a survivor. Giving up, that's in the call Givering. I know I spell it. Say you want to do school. You want to know, but I spell it. Huh? Or Giving. In not part of my dictionary. Whichever way you spell it. In my dictionary, it's not part of it. I failed so many times in so many things. I have failed in relationship. I have failed in some careers. I have failed in some trades that I want to learn. I have failed in some part of my children's life. And I just don't stop. I have got pushed, I have got disgraced, I have got scammed, I have got blackmailed on social media and everything. But still, it doesn't mean that I'm going to kill myself or go and kill myself. So I move on. I got my third son. His dad and I, everybody like, oh, you guys are perfect match. When your outfit, the height, you guys just represent each other, nice. Kind of fleek vibes. You guys just fit in perfectly. You feel you got your perfect partner. You fit in perfectly. At the end of the day, everybody got their own attitude that people just can't stand. And there was a child in the process. So everybody agreed and separated with their life. So there's one thing I don't take in my life. People see me, they think I'm a kind of runner because I'm very tough. I'm a tomboy. I'm not a soft kid. People think I'm a runner. Oh, you see the girl, the way she can move. She did, she died. I'm a one-man woman. I take one at a time. And when I take to you, I take to you. But when you fucked up, the moment I turn against you, you can never get anything out of me. Guys, it's raining heavily in Ekipa right now. Very, very heavy. So when I take to you, I take to you. I'm sharing. We do everything together. But the moment you trip once, twice, you give me that mindset that I cannot depend on you. That I'm not safe with you. I can no longer trust you. There's no need to be in that relationship. I'm out. If I check out of that relationship mentally, physically, a different situation we're in. So you cheated. and was not even ready to be remorseful or apologize or something. And I'm like, damn, I'm better than that. I'm better than that. I'm really, really better than that. And I left. Sometimes you got to know your value. You got to know your worth. That's why some of us are still in abusive relationship. Only because you want one child, but I mean, you don't want to leave when he's beating you, killing you, causing you that you're not providing pepper and chicken soup, which is true. And you just did. You got to know your worth. And I left. And I also got a baby who was like 3 years. He just turned 3 this April 5th, 3. His dad was, we were good and all of that. I supported this man. When I met him, he was like talking to somebody in the UK, blah, blah, blah. We were cool. We talked. He explained situation to me. I understand things. I worked with him. I supported him in everything, financially, physically. I even went ahead and bought stuff for wedding. Imagine, only because I wanted this man to travel. Thinking with the intention that when he travel, even if he want me again, he will help to build up my life or get me to another level in my life. That was my mindset. Because for the fact that he was already married, I allowed him to get married, or I agree, and he got married and all of that. I knew that he belongs to somebody else already. He's not going to marry me again. But this man gave me the assurance that he was going to improve my life. He was going to take care of me, even if we are not together. I supported this man with my life, my finance. And this man travel. Before he left, I was like 2 months pregnant. Him and 2 months. Took me to people, blah, blah, blah. Everything, man. It was okay. I gave birth. He wanted a girl. I gave birth to a boy. Named the boy after uncle. And things were good. At the end of the day, before this child could turn 1, this man just coming from nowhere out of the blue. He just started misbehaving, blah, blah, blah. And then he just called my brother in America, called me up for. And this relationship, I don't want this relationship again. If you find somebody to be with, you can be with a person. I can be in the UK and then keep a relationship or waste your time. I'm like, what? Just like that. It broke me down. I broke down for months. I grieved for months because this is not what I expected, It's actually not what I expected, especially with all the efforts and things I've put into it. It was not what I expected. But then again, life. Then I came to a conclusion that I'm going to take care of my kids. I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn. I'm going to kill myself, learn new things every day of my life. I'm going to make myself active. I'm going to make myself happy. Because if I'm not healthy, how do I take care of my children? If I don't have a job, how do I provide for them? If I don't have a business, how do I provide for them? If my mind is not set, if I'm not in my right mind, my kids will not be in their right mind because I'm not going to be able to focus on their future. I'm not going to even be able to grow them up in the right way. I grieved, I cried, I let it go, then I got up. I shook myself. I shook myself. I'm like, and at the end of the world, yeah, and at the end of life, that particular place, anybody can go there anytime. It's just a matter of time. And I'm here with my kids. But sometimes people don't know your story. They don't even care to know. They just assume. They assumed. Do you know what it means? And I got my adopted daughter as well. She's 18. So I got 5 kids. Do you know what it means as a single mother of 5 to send them to schools? My children have never attended government school before. To send them to school, feed them on a daily basis. pay school fees, make sure they have shelters, they are in good health, never lack. Do you know how much effort it takes to do that? And I tell my children that every day. I tell them the exact story. In fact, the bigger ones are there, they've grown up, they are seeing things for themselves. That's why now, in my life, men is not even part of my gender. Marriage is not my worry, it's not my stress. My first priority is my kids, my job. Because if I don't have the job, the kids will not have the life they deserve. So God comes first in everything. My priority is my job. Next to it, my kids. Any other sexual pleasure, that one get question mark on it, because that if I want, I will do. If I don't want, I'm not going to do. If any man coming into my life right now, you should be a man and a father, not a boy or a runner. That's the reason why I'm not even opening myself up to like relationship things, because I am not ready to do try and error things again. I have done too much. I don't want my kids to feel the same thing. Who told you it don't affect the kids when you have a man and the man leave? It affects them. Because they get used to that person, the person leave, jumper, can they use a jumper, leave Peter Brown. What example are you setting for your kids? How do you do that? So I just told you my story as a single mother. How do I balance between work and taking care of my kids? I tell you, no lie, it's difficult. I'm not always there for them. Sometimes I'm out of the country. I go look for my kids, come back. My work schedule is very, very technical. It's very, very squeezing. I don't even have time for myself. Like today, it's my last day off. I got 2.5 days off after 6 days. Tomorrow in the morning, I'm at work by 5:30, 6 o'clock. And I don't even get to see how my son go to school during the week for 3 days. Whether he's dressed up properly, whether he has everything that he's supposed to take to school with him. Like the baby now, I don't even know for 3 days. I don't know. If I'm on night shift, that's when I try to cover up for all the time I lost. The 3 days I lost, I try to cover up for those, time. Check the house, see what is shutting, what can we do, what can we fix, who needs to talk to me, who can I talk to, what can we do, So I've shared my story as a single mother. I'm a businesswoman. I'm a heavy duty mechanic. My career. I remember when I had my 2 kids, and then when I finally made up my mind to do this engineering course that I'm into now, to get into this community, I had a lot of friends in town. People would tell you, "Oh, you're too good for that thing. That thing not for you." Don't listen to them. Try. Start. I'll wear my BBG, try to my shit. All the people, yellow machine anymore. But then when I passing, some of my friends will be telling me, "Oh, you're not technically, you're not yellow machine." So I see you in your BG trust. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm training, I'm learning." At the same time, I go into school to MVDC. There were so many days that I walk from MVDC to Duboro because I didn't have transport. Because I did not have transport. There were so many days. But it did not break me down. I continued. I ended. By the grace of God, I got to where I am today. Through friends. And when I came, I was recommending when I came for internship, I did not just play. I worked. I proved that I was qualified to be where I am. I did not just, because somebody recommend you or somebody say come for job training and you go and play. No. I proved myself. And today I am where I am. by the grace of God and by my effort. Now I can provide for my kids perfectly. I can send my kids to any kind of school I want to send them to that I can afford. I don't need to cry. I don't need to worry myself again. I don't need to take men to court and all of that. But there's a thing called karma. Karma is the judgment of every soul that is on this earth. So if those men think that they think they're doing good, or they think whatever it is good, karma is a bitch. It's gonna catch up with them. Do you know what it means for a woman to shed blood for you and shed tears on top of it? When that woman curses you, you are cursed for the rest of your life. Don't say you're not my man, now you born me. She born you because she wastes blood for you. Do you know what it means to give life? It's not an easy thing. And you people just treat us anyhow. So to my single mothers, my single parents, single men, there are some men that take care of their kids very well. I know a guy that have 2 girls, his wife, his girlfriend did not leave him, she died. And he said that he's not going to give his children to any family member or anything. And till now, he's taking care of his 2 girls. They are his life. They are his everything. Beautiful. They are coming up very well. There's nothing you will tell me that come first before your 2 children. That lie. His 2 children, that's his life. So there are a lot of men that are taking care of their children. Me, when I was coming up, when I knew myself as a human being, right? It was my dad, Mr. Perry Morris Dennis, and my big cousin, Mr. Austin Dennis. These are the 2 people my eyes open on that I know as family, that, people that were parenting me. How can 2 men be your parents? It was my dad, my uncle. My mom was out. She was working. She was working with a logging company. It was just here and there from one place to another place. Okay? My mom was just from one place to another place, and it was just my dad and myself. Many days that I had to stay on campus with my principal because my dad would go to school, my cousin in school, there's nobody to come and pick me up. I got very big before I even started knowing my mom like that, seeing my mom. So I have experienced being reared by a single parent, and I know what it takes. I just expressed myself to my mom in recent time. We just settled that qualms, that difference, because I've had that anger, that greed in me. I'm like, why do I need to help her? Why do I even need to give her anything? She was not there for me. She didn't take care of me till she came down in recent time to my place, and I expressed myself to her. Then she cried, and then she explained to me in detail things that happened, where she were, what she was doing. And we settled it up and moved on with our life. So I don't want my children to be in that situation. It's difficult. You know how you raise your kids as a single mother. You know what you do. The reason for this platform is so that we'll be able to tell our story. Let our children not make the same mistakes we made. We will tell them what is right, what is wrong, what to do. At what stage you need to prevent yourself. You need to do this, or else I don't want you to end up like me. I want you to be greater than me. I want you to have a better life. At certain stage, when the teenage are 18, 15, 16, 17, 18, between there, to hold them, especially girls' children, is difficult. So if you don't tell them your story, you don't make them to know the rights from the wrongs, the way we be about it, your history will continue. And then will become a genetic thing. So guys, I have shared my part of the story. Since you guys don't want to join the live stream, I've been adding people and they have not been accepting the ad. I've been adding people and it has not been going through. Rebecca, I just added you. It's not going through. I don't know why. God's favorite. Let me see if I can add you to Rebecca. The platform says adding you. So since you guys are not joining the live stream, you can send in your comment in the comment section. So the topic on the discussion today was the balance between single parenting and work or business or regular hustle. How do you balance between providing for your kids and taking care of them as a single parent? You can tap in your comments, tap in your thoughts. You can send all roses, you can send all stars to support the page to keep us going on Facebook. You can share the page, share the live, and we want to say we love you. We are going to be coming on live next Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We are going to be coming on live next Monday with another topic on the discussion single parents unite. On the topic single parent unite, we are going to be coming with another topic on Monday. So we are going to be going live on Monday by 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. We will be going live with another topic. I'm going to post the next topic on my bio. In my bio, I'm going to post the next topic on my Facebook page. And then ahead of time, so we can start to have engagement ahead of time. People can start to put in the view before Monday live. So, well, guys, thank you for joining my live. Thank you for sharing the page. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. I know you are in my shoes. I know you got your own story to tell. It's okay if you don't feel relaxed to come out to the public to say like I just did. It's fine. You can comment in the comment section and or inbox and everything. We will not post your name. We'll just capture the story and just add to the page so people know that we are, conversing the topic. So I want to say thank you. Have a nice day. We love you. Have a blessed night. Bye.